In a small village nestled by the great savannah lived a young man named Kofi. He was known more for his laziness than his ambition, always dreaming of a life of ease. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in fiery orange and deep purple, Kofi stumbled upon a curious object half buried in the dust. It was a wooden mask, intricately carved with swirling patterns and the face of a grinning spirit. As he brushed it off, a whisper seemed to dance on the wind, a secret only for his ears.
"Wear me when the moon is high, and you shall walk unseen."
Kofi's heart pounded with excitement. Could it be true? That night, with the village asleep under a blanket of stars, he cautiously placed the mask over his face. A strange, cool tingle washed over him, and when he looked down at his hands, he gasped.
They were gone. He was invisible. A wide, mischievous grin spread across his face. This was the answer to all his dreams.
His first stop was the marketplace. He tiptoed silently past the sleeping guards, his invisible hands snatching ripe mangoes from one stall, a handful of sweet dates from another. He even swapped the salt and sugar pots at the baker's stand, chuckling to himself at the thought of the morning's confusion. Night after night, Kofi's pranks grew bolder. He would untie the fishermen's nets, hide the weaver's tools, and drink the palm wine left to ferment. The village was thrown into chaos. People blamed each other, friendships soured, and a cloud of suspicion hung heavy in the air.
Kofi, watching from the shadows, felt a thrill of power.
But one person was not fooled. Old Ama, the village elder, was as wise as the ancient baobab tree she sat under. She had seen the fear and anger growing in her people. She noticed that the chaos only happened at night, and that Kofi, who used to complain about his empty belly, now always seemed content. One evening, she waited. She didn't look with her eyes, but listened with her heart. She heard the faintest rustle of leaves where no wind blew, the softest footfall on the path.
"Kofi," she called out, her voice calm but firm. The rustling stopped. "I know you are there. The spirit of the mask gives you the power to hide your body, but it cannot hide the mischief in your heart."
Kofi froze, his blood turning to ice. How could she know? Slowly, he removed the mask, his form shimmering back into existence under the moonlight. He stood before her, head bowed in shame. Ama's eyes were not angry, but filled with a deep sadness.
"Power is not a toy, young one," she said softly. "It is a responsibility. You have used this gift to create discord and pain, to take without asking, to laugh at the expense of others. A man is not defined by the power he holds, but by how he chooses to use it. True wealth is not in what you can take, but in what you can give to your community."
Kofi's face burned with shame. He saw the tired faces of his neighbors, the trust that had been broken, all for a few stolen fruits and childish pranks. He had been so blinded by his own desires that he could unsee the harm he was causing.
He handed the mask to Ama. "I am sorry," he whispered, the words heavy with regret. "I was foolish."
From that day on, Kofi changed. He became the first to wake, helping the fishermen with their nets. He carried water for the elders and helped the weavers mend their looms. He learned that the satisfaction of helping his community was far sweeter than any stolen mango. The magical mask was never seen again, but its lesson lived on. The story of Kofi, the invisible prankster who learned to see the value of community, was told to every child, a reminder that the greatest magic lies not in what makes you unseen, but in the good deeds that make you truly visible to others. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.